Oh, right, yeah, welcome. I was in the middle of a dungeon. I'm able to tell from this. I was in a dungeon. Trying to get my scholar to level 90. Didn't work. I'm at 87. So that's not great. But it's fine. I can't do the new stuff anyway yet. It's not that quest, is it? No, the newfound adventure. It definitely is in the Rising Stones. I assume it'll be a 90, but I've got I said in the Reaper at 90. Because it's not going to be Dawntrail today. Even if it is. Do I have the... You got a gift to me, do you? Do we got a lot of gifts for me? Lovely to see you too. The tower. Not too much of a wish I was about to make a pot of tea. Sure. Take a seat that I'll find something to nibble on as well. Well. What happened to Endwalker? You know what? Kind of deserve it. I did admittedly spend a lot of time on the island. There we go. It's a little more than just something. That's an entire fucking basket of desserts. I take it though. A lot quieter.
It's so much quieter these days without everyone around.
That's what I was saying.
Not that I'm pining for your return, you understand.
Oh, obviously. I'll just go back there, won't I?
And I know that each and every one of you is doing well and keeping busy with your endeavors.
What? You... How much do you know?
While I'm left with a surplus of free time and the question of how to make the most of it.
You can join me on the island.
What about you? Any plans for the immediate future?
Well... Things I don't know. Obviously a new grand adventure, like... It's already there. I thought pressing enter would do that. It did not.
Traveling to the edge of existence and back wasn't enough? Well, if that's the case, I might have a suggestion for you.
And what's that?
You fought bravely and selflessly, helping those in need and saving our star from unimaginable threats.
Ah, you were exaggerating.
For your deeds, you've been hailed as the champion of Eorzea and a host of other incredible things. But why not put those titles aside for a while?
That would be nice.
Quit yourself.
Already have, though.
A simple adventurer again and travel the world in search of wonder.
That'll be a change. Got it. Yeah. Could be a lot of mysteries still waiting to be discovered. You're not wrong.
Oh, that's the spirit. I can feel from here the blazing fire that just lit in your belly.
And then having everybody die around you again.
It is a destination.
I think we've already got one. I just don't know what it is yet. How many quests are there between
Having trouble deciding?
this and Dawntrail? This feels like the start of it.
Thavner. That's where you should go next.
Oh, Thavnia. We've been there, though.
I doubt you were able to squeeze in a proper tour of Radzatan the last time you were there. What with the burning skies and rampaging monsters and so forth. And I'm sure Ritra would be pleased to see you.
You do have a point.
Then there's the bounty itself. The Empire's presence in the region was always a deterrent to exploration. So if you've a mind to sail that sea, now's your chance. Just think of all the new experiences you could have.
Now there's not people turning into monsters. Well, that place is not bad.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the bounty?
We could, though. We can breathe underwater.
As the bearer
apparently.
of Heaven's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much.
Yeah, we're kind of stuck in a small corner of the world. There's got to be a lot of other stuff going around.
Oh, I know that look. That's an adventurer ready to take on the world. In anticipation of an occasion like this, I was planning to gift you a new set of traveling clothes, but it's still a work in progress.
I like him in the traveling clothes, do you?
Shouldn't take much
I'll
to
take
work on,
'em.
though, so sit tight and I'll have the last few bits sewn up before you can finish another cup of tea.
Oh, obviously. Take all the time you need. Well, see how... Gotta know by now. It's gotta have pockets. At this point, it's been making clothes for me for a while. For everyone, for that matter.
Stitch in here and trim in there. Knot the threads with love and care. Just a little more to go. I'm sure you're still brimming with excitement. I am one with the needle. See how the fabric surrenders to my whims. Don't worry. I'll make sure the lining has plenty of pockets for all your little treasures. I swear adventurers are worse than children when it comes to hoarding every feather and leaf and animal hide they come across.
Don't look at what I have in my bags. I think it's mostly materia, though. Probably just haul some of that.
Oh, we mustn't forget the waterproofing. Gods forbid you forget to disrobe before plunging into the sea. Or a
Yeah,
river,
forget.
Or a piping hot bath.
Yeah, forget. It just takes so much more time. Oh. Having a good dream, I assume, then. It's not. You haven't returned again, have you? You wouldn't do that, would you, game? Yeah, newfound adventure. Definitely is. That's not what I think it is it? Yep. Taking a nap.
You're awake.
Probably deserved it. But I don't get much sleep very often.
My apologies. I do get a little carried away with my sewing.
No worries. Did finish it, right, though? No. Not meant to hurry you.
You seem awfully cheerful. Pleasant dream?
Nope.
Or are you just looking forward to the next chapter of your grand saga?
If that's what I think it is, that's not a pleasant dream.
Either way, I
If that was the dream.
with new apparel, and so I shall.
Maybe that wasn't the dream. Maybe he did have a good one.
Accompany me to the Diamond Forge. We can put the finishing touches on your outfit, shall we?
I guess so. At the very least, try to put it where it, you know. I'll have to go to my thing, though, won't I? I'll have to go to an inn. Put a glamour plate for it. But I'll do it. And we wait. Yeah, I got him pretty easy. I don't know if anyone else is having as much of a problem getting in the game. And I'm on the Oceania data servers. I transferred when they came into existence. They're not as congested as others. Especially now. Like now there's gotta be a lot more. Right, so I can't complete that because I'm not level 90. At least with this character class. Wait, where? Here they are. What classes do I have at 90? I think it's only... Yeah, the Sage and... Yeah, there's the Pictomancer and there's the Viper. Okay, yeah, the Reaper and the Sage. Where are they? There's the Sage. Do prefer being a healer. I was thinking I'd probably be the Pictomancer rather than... I'll probably be playing both of them at some point. Yeah, you can see some of the classes I've not. I think all of them are at least level 60. Yeah. 61, 6... I'm not going to get Blue Mage up any more than that, probably. Monk's probably the least one I enjoy playing. And it's mostly the same outfit. I got something else. Not that I remember how to play Sage. I did play... Yeah, getting a couple of levels in my Scholar did help me remember how to play the game. Yeah, this bar's all messed up too. What the hell's going on here? Okay. Rinse, healing activities. What's this? Deals unexpected damage. Swift you can go there. Direct target to a weakened state. Put you next to each other. Okay, because I can't be my... Scholar if it's not 90 yet. Accept barrier. It's a stack of that, whatever it is. It's 4 stacks of that. Okay, this is going to go very badly, I can already tell. Start stacking HP. Okay, put you there. Deals damage. I put the damaging ones on this side and the healing ones on this side, so I know they're separated then. All nearby party members. And self and a tagged party member that. Okay, so that's what I put on the tank or whatever. I imagine. So yeah, then that's going to stack of whatever that is. Symmetrical barrier, maybe that's... Yeah, that's all the AoE ones. That's the basic AoE one from the looks of it. Yeah, and that's the one that has a cast time, isn't it? Yeah, so put that there. Our target's HP... That just has a longer recast? Oh, that one does. And it costs one of these. That's that. Augments and abilities. Nearby party members. A lot of like things that heal everybody. You know, like increase HP recovery. Okay, that's a passive. No, it's not. Have to rush to a target. So they're fine there. The party. Healing points of next healing spell. Yeah, put those next to each other. Removing the barriers. Stone or target party members' HP. Yeah, that's a different one. Okay. So then... Yeah, that deals unexpected damage... Unaspected damage to all. Why do I put all these other ones? That seems to be a longer one. Yeah, you're a longer one too, so I'm not sure if I want you down there. Reduce damage. Yeah, I assume that is just that, but for everybody. Who was that from the looks of it? Yeah, that's everybody. Other ones you press sometimes. So I want to heal everybody, then put you down here. In a straight line, so put you there. I'm not going to use you very much. All targets. Do this the same, but the other way around. That gradually restores HP to everybody. Yeah, put you there. All enemies. Okay, there we go. It should be fine. There isn't... That deals damage to everybody too, so do that. There we go, that should be fine. Sorry, Tataru, I'm trying to start my hobos. When you got a new computer and you gotta set up your hobos again, boy oh boy. I'm not sure if I like getting XP here. I know napping this time. You only need a moment. Well, I did have some tea. I can tire you out, right? Honestly, probably just me. A little more room in the shoulders, room in the cuffs. A final adjustment. What's it gonna look like this time? But let's see how it looks on the mannequin. Guess it's not too bad. The screen ready for a bold adventure? I guess so. Not bad. I like it. You're so glad I approve? Yeah, it's good. What do I owe you? I don't know. I don't have that much money. Might have leveled up all my crafting jobs, but I don't know how to make money from them. I think I have, except maybe the fisher. Famous hero and wonder where did he purchase those stylish yet practical goods? Garments? Nowhere. They're not hard to new customers who are climbing over each other to purchase orders, will they? Yeah, you gotta do something with your free time, I guess. Might as well make his money by selling clothes. Hear it now, the merry clink clink of gill overflowing from your coffers. Sweet music to my ears. Well, as long as you're happy. I think most of the garment stuff I have is stuff I get in dungeons. Burgeoning merchant empire aside, you must be excited to start a fresh chapter of your life. New places to go, new people to meet. I often wonder how you remember all your experiences and exploits without taking at least a few notes. Oh, I don't remember all of them. Like, I remember some more important things, but not everything. You kidding me? I'm sure there's plenty of people I'm forgetting. It's been a while. Maybe start doing that? Oh, I probably should. You never know when some odd past detail might be relevant, or if one day you'll take a blow to the head and forget the best part of the decade. Cool. Something to keep in mind. Yeah, you really should be keeping like a memoir or something. Oh. There it is, yep. Thank you. That's a lot of text. I'm not going to be reading right now. Then there's the scions. Is that all? I guess you've got, well, I guess as you go, you can write more. To the duty section of the main menu. Okay. If you need to remember why someone's important. Right, so I can't do the glamour plates here, can I now? 11's open. Yeah, I can't do it here, but I will later. Let me get the quest first. Another one, eh? 6:30. Okay, I'll probably keep that for maybe a healer stage, and that should be able to have the same thing. Or is that the weapon? As the former receptionist and sometimes intelligence gatherer of the Scions, I would offer you a word of advice. What is it? Do not expect juicy rumors to fall into your lap. Oh, I wouldn't expect that. Just relying gossip in the best places to pick up information are taverns and markets. I realize that by now, Tataru, but thanks. At present, you only have a broad destination in mind. When you arrive in Favnia, I suggest you explore options that... I don't know how to pronounce these names, please. The finest drinking establishment? Okay, just say the inn. You don't have to tell me the name of it. I don't know the name of it. Charm the employees and they'll not only point you in the direction of local telltales, but also share with you tricks for loosening their tongues. I'm literally the guy that saved the entire universe. Could they not just tell me? Like, hello, I'm the person that saved you all from being turned into monsters and dying. Got anything interesting you could tell me? Is that too much? Now I must really be getting back for running your boot. I'm not going to say that either. I don't know French. Join the journey. And may fortune find you. That would be nice. After everything that happened, you know. Right, so before I go, I should go to the inn. Yeah. I got a lot of food. Leveling up. A lot of materia. Like a lot of materia. Some cards that I think I already have. Yeah, if I'm doing dungeons. Whatever you are. That. In existence, whatever the irregular tome thing is. I think they made materia, the glamour prism. That. I don't know where I got those, and a bit of dye. I really should put all those in my retainers. I wonder if they're full. There's probably a lot. Right. This it is the... Wait, is there going to be one in here? Or is this the inn in this place? I would assume it would have to be. Or is that... Or is this different? Does this not have anything in it? It doesn't. Okay, well, you know what? Fair enough. That's my bad. Been a while since I played the game. Clearly. I guess I could just go to, like... Okay, so it's not in here. Yeah, I must have gone pretty far in, because I got, what? Some of the 90 ones, and I couldn't complete all these. Huh. Well, whatever. It's fine. What's my gear like is the question. Okay, 89, 89, 89, and it's all scholar stuff. Is there anything better? Ah. Level of War Magic. Okay, that's better because... That's the one I got for pre-ordering it. I assume that just is slightly better. What's that? Face wearer? Okay. Interesting. That way you can wear a helmet and something on your head? That's good. Because they definitely didn't do that before, right? Where's the inn here? Is there not one? You know what? I'll just go to the quest. Those aren't the only quest I've got. I've got quite a bit more. But, you know. I'll complete them at some point. Whenever that may be. No idea. So they're talking about it in here. Ah, CT thoughts. Well, the names are abbreviated. Ah, the elephant men. They don't allow you to be one of them, though, do they? Right, so where's the entrance to this place again? Oh, is it here? Oh, I was going the right way. My god. Some places can be a bit confusing with that. But if it is this the inn? Is this where I go to rest? Or is this not? It doesn't seem like it. Wait, where do I go to rest? Oh god. Trader. Yeah, there's you. Where's the actual place I can go to change that? I guess I could go somewhere I already know, but I'm already here. 45. What are they? Why do I have quests lower than my level on the map? I'm not sure you know the one. First hunt vendor. Done very few hunts. No, I'm just gonna go somewhere I know where one is. Yeah, go here. I know where this one is. I wander around, getting lost. Let's go back to the place I started the game and just got in the same server, it would be pretty funny. I'm in the Sophia server. Not many people on there, so it's probably pretty difficult. The odds are probably pretty low. The Oceania ones are a lot less occupied, I guess. Right, let me see. How's my gear looking? Oh. Let's get it all repaired. Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Am I just gonna be a regular old, like, human? That's boring. And I also have 2 different coloured pupils. Blue and red. Right, yeah, it's you I want to talk to so I can get this thing. And a scar over one of my eyes. It was like 10 years ago. How old is this game? What a while. Ah, the chicken knife. Can I... Not in the inventory. I don't know what that was. I'm not gonna shame anyone for being into it, but it is not really my thing. Now, why am I looking at weapons? That's not what I want. That, I imagine, would take a lot of prep work. Is there anything on the head for that? I guess not. I don't actually remember what it was called. It's got to be at the bottom. Yeah. Is that it? No, it's that one. Okay, good. Continue into it. The Islanders stuff, is it? No, it's the Wayfarers. Wait. What was it? What did I do? Wayfarers. I guess you gotta keep notes on what things only contain 2 vowels if you're gonna do that. It would. Especially if you never told anybody that's what you're doing. Well, they're not pants. The tower, did you not give me any pants? The tower don't give me any pants. Okay. They give me boots, but not pants. That's weird. What are you trying to suggest here? Get some more of these away. Okay. Then... Not that, no. Go to... This is the new one she just gave me. It'll be over here, isn't it? I have so many things in this. Yeah, there we go. Then... Yeah, put on the things she actually gave me. I don't think... Yeah, there wasn't any... You don't want me wearing pants here? The tower? Trying to suggest something? I don't know, that's the high heels. That's not the right one. Where are they? There they are. There we go. There's an entire outfit, but what? I'm gonna hat. I guess that kind of works with it, but not for a healer. We need a hat. But the hat will be there anyway. I could just put on the glasses, couldn't I? That kind of work. Can I have something? You can't glamour anything. Oh, I'll have a shield. The rings in that don't matter. So they're the normal glasses. Oh, an eye patch. Yeah. So I want something that Or do I want something that maybe hides it, goes along with it? I don't know why you wouldn't give me pants here. Because I miss them. You can kind of see something there. Sure, why not? Save it. There we go. Now I can finally do the quest. I'm gonna dress myself in the new outfit she gave me, even though it doesn't look... I don't know why she didn't give me pants, but whatever. Well, you almost got it. It is with at least 2, so that's good. Gives you a bit of flexibility. I think speaking would have probably been better than just speak. If you don't need to, you can have, and you can have more. Teleport. Back we go. Definitely understandable though, so... Can't use the word at, can you? Because that's got 1 in it. Yeah, that would be even worse. Yeah, using only does have 1 vowel in it. So even in the first sentence you used, you did get it wrong. Wait, is that a lookout thing? Did I not get this? Kind of right there. I don't think I have the lookout on my bar, do I? Oh well. I'll come back and get it. Mila? Mila? Is that your name? Mihail? I don't know what that... I don't know how to say that name, so I'm not going to try. Either of you or the bar. You're not recognize you at first. Are you here alone? Let me find you a table? Oh, I'm fine. I'm not looking for a table. Wounds beneath the bounty. Just speaking of the sunken treasure vault, we have one regular historian, in fact. Who could tell you all about it. Is he here? Looks like you probably need a bit more practice to fully get it. Jalheen. I thought I saw him come in. Ah. Guess that would make sense. I guess Ribby survives after death. That's not great. You want what they give a 5 cent, and they're not posting the time. Neat. That's to know when it's not happening. That's wonderful. Although a somewhat private thought, the professor is quick to befriend those who share his fondness for the Mayhan's unique beverages. If many drink from my selection, he should happily share everything he knows about the vault you seek and a few odd bits besides. Yeah. Cool. Even know the day, that's slightly better, but if you don't even know the day, like... What the hell are you meant to do? The day is a bit more important, but time is definitely still a factor. Maybe you gotta tell them you're interested. I'm gonna tell you the time. I don't know. I don't know how these things work. What you buy from is on the house, by the way. Really? Wow, thank you. Oh no, I took coin from Avni's savior. She would have me scrumming pots for a week. Yeah, I did save the entire world. And the universe as a whole. $35 for a vaccine. Wow. I think they'd pay for it for you. Well, I guess they don't have the money for it, do they? While the rent can be skipped, you may wish to cancel any pending... Oh, I'm not in any. 3 shots, wow. There's like different types of rabies. If it's 3 shots, or maybe it's 3 shots of the same thing. One bad idea for you by a Yorzian friend. I want the treasure vault. Yeah, how about a drink? 3 shots of the same thing, yeah. You get your body acclimated to it. But I wouldn't say to a drink, wouldn't say no to a drink freely offered. Obviously I'm doing this for ulterior reasons, but... Keep saying the name of the city, I don't know what that is. Bottoms up. I mean, I got to see it. How many did they come in a single pull? That's impressive. Kind of be, it's very kind of you, sir, but I know what I'm being softened up. What is it that you want from me? He's on to me. It was only 2 shots. Chasing down an old tale. Indeed I am. Does seem to appeal to the adventurous at heart. And that's one thing to call it. Where to begin? Might I assume you've heard of... No. It was the Khan of the Auri tribe. From the mainland and a key figure in their history. Really? I haven't heard of him. If I have, I probably forgot. His dissident aid... The Axadara is what ultimately won them the war against... Only throwing these names at me. Thus allowing our predecessors to lay the foundation for this thriving city-state. A truly fascinating stories, however, certain his grandson, who was known for his deeds as a satrap. I think a lot of things, I don't know how to say, my dude. New common names in the future? I would assume so, as language evolves. As it always does. Interesting. Some attest that this man traveled to another world entirely and returned with glittering riches. Others that he brokered an alliance with a certain worm of the first blood. Brood. Not blood. It's the tale of the sunken vault, the one that you see most curious. Kid named Riz. No one names their kid Riz needs to be... That kid taken away from them. According to this legend, Al-Zadal the Third climbed a small island somewhere in the middle of the boundary. They built a structure reaching clear to the bottom of the sea. Okay, so that's where it is. Was Ligma 420? Need his worldly wealth within. Why would he do that? In the century since, whenever a natural disaster of hardship befell folk, remember that tale of hidden treasure? Hardy souls would set out to claim their fortune, but precious few ever made it home. Not sure if they go with Ligma, maybe they'll go with Gyat or something. Ligma's still fairly... I think I'm a lot older than Riz. I'd like to hear more. We're tickling your throat. Your cup appears to be empty. Oh. Surnames? Not sure. How often do surnames appear? How often does someone change their surname to a completely different one? Rather than just taking their families. Or the new family's one. See, we reach an understanding? Of course. We've gotten this far in the game without understanding someone hinting at me. Here we go. Here we go. I guess my family did change our last name. Well, my mum got married again to somebody. Ah, the father's name and son together? I guess so. I don't know either, but I assume it's something like that somewhere in Europe. It sounds familiar. Today was a splendid day to visit Hannah? Pronunciation guide game, please. Substanti's newest drink with gusto. I've only read them, but I've never said them out loud. Where were we? Oh yes, those who did not return from seeking the treasured vault flatly refused to speak of what they saw? What, oh, did return, oh. Was it did not return? Like, yeah, the people who did not return couldn't tell you what they saw. Will this discourage others? Of course not. Such accounts only served to feed the legend, and the golden lure grew stronger than ever. I did beat something destroying the world. You could just tell me. I doubt it's that big. It reminds me of something Hammer was saying. A connoisseur of spirituous portables. What would have phrased that? Yeah. Keeps the old one, keeps the new, gets a new one. You get stale after a while. We've seen that one of his acquaintances went after the treasure himself. Hasn't been seen since he set sail. I hear, but he did have... No, what? What do you mean you can say no more? So what kind of man would I be to encourage what is clearly a foolhardy quest? I would send you to your death. I could never live with myself. How dare you? You think I'm gonna die? Yeah, I'm no stranger to peril, my dude. So perhaps your turn to tell a tale then. What manner of dangers have you faced? There was this weird blue bird that was destroying the entirety of our planet. Yeah, I've been to the very edge of existence too. Faced dragons. Killed gods. You know, just the usual. Anyone else had struggled to believe it, but I recognize you now. Yep, the hero of the final days. Finally recognize me, eh? You didn't ever drink to settle your nerves. More of the same. What do you mean? This one is on your coin, Professor. Yeah, that's fair. That's free drinks now. You can't be taking advantage of them. Another cup dry. You're a bit more slower with it, that'd be fine, my dude. Is he going to be able to tell me? 3 drinks in and he's already drunk. You being who you are, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to share a little more. His friend, he was desperate to buy a treasure map, one which showed where to the entrance of the vault. Seems you can only get it from some merchant. Why would a merchant have that? I forgot, let's toast to my new... Oh, we're not best friends, dude. Yeah. I'm getting water. Yeah, maybe he saw the, reboot they tried to do. Where they made like a teenage black-haired Dante. He hasn't been the same since then. He deserved better than that. He'll bounce back, though. Patched, good. Was down the cup of water. That was water. Did you tell her to bring water? Yeah, I did. You're drunk, my dude. Probably for the best. Very kind of you, really. My head will certainly thank you in the morning. It did and will. Oh yeah, they don't acknowledge it anymore. It still exists, though. I presume. I seem to have overindulged. I am put in mind of the words, Master Galzan. You have how much you drink, or how much drink you swallow, lest it swallow you. That's good advice. I also predict you to know more of these unseemly antics. You speak with him, as you said, we'd share a taste. Fine spirits will probably come as we were talking. Probably came in as you were talking, okay. But you were fortunate in finding your fortune? Okay, you need to find a man half a decade ago? Oh boy. He's got to be pretty old at this point, Dante. I don't see his sword or anything, but maybe that's the trick. Possibly. Never played a DMC game. I've heard they're good. Nope. Well, they're probably as old as me, but I never played any of them. All true, I'm afraid. My friend took a ship in search of his legacy, and I've been watching for his sales ever since. I tried to dissuade him, but he refused to listen. I could talk about was finding that vault. The look in his eyes, and it wasn't common gold or jewels he lusted after. The overworldly hard, and his ambition would not be denied. What overworldly hard? What are you talking about here? Dude, that appetite for the mysterious and the unknown. Yeah, but I'm better than your friend. I do seem to be wearing some sort of a dress, but don't let that dissuade you. I have a succubus on my shoulder. Yeah. Oh, 2001? Yep, definitely older. Older by like 9 years. Well, I'll not attempt to turn you from your path. I know too well the futility of that endeavor. Yeah, you couldn't stop me if you tried. So I'll tell you what my friend told me. He had convinced the merchant in the bazaar. Give him the rough location of the waltz entrance. And this merchant, I believe, is selling a map which shows the exact route. My friend's purse was too light for its exuberant price, so I don't know if I'm going to have enough money. I wonder if 400,000 is enough. That mega wealth he had, he instead paid to learn that there are ruins on a small island somewhere in the Bounty. Open those ruins, hide the path to the vault deep below. Okay. I suggest you put your affairs in order. I wish things were different, but I do not believe my friend is ever coming home. Oh. That's unfortunate. What are we surprised by?
Please, Ashal, please! You must let me have that treasure map!
Honestly, I think it's fake. I don't think it was real to begin with, but I guess he can drive up the price this way, can't he? Look at him. He's definitely evil.
What's all this about?
My mother and father were slaughtered by monsters. My baby sister, still too young to fend for herself. Can you spare us no kindness?
You seen him? Does he look like the type of person that would do that?
So, you hope to find your fortune? And what? You expect me to surrender my wares for pity's sake? What have you to offer in payment? As I thought. Come back when you've more than rags to your name.
Surely if he actually had the map, he'd just get it himself, right? Why would he want to sell it?
This is no mere treasure map. It is a guide to the vaults of Arzadal III, one of the great satraps of Radzat Han, and a direct descendant of Alzadal Khan.
How do I reveal an English character? I think probably I would have to. I don't sound that British, especially. That probably happens a lot. If you're playing a British character, you sound more British. You have British voice actors in games. I feel like they definitely become a bit more British than they actually are in real life. They have to, because you can tell they're British from a mile away. I hope so, at the very least. If not, then boy oh boy. The cavalry's here? Never said that in my life, except... what? When I'm copying Tracer? The few times I would do that.
A map to Alzadal's legacy.
So he says. A fake, I'd wager.
Me too, my dude.
This is no fake. The parchment is marked with an arcane glyph of passage.
Okay, what does that matter?
You find the ruins hidden in the bounty. But you won't be setting foot inside without this in your possession.
Oh.
A priceless artifact it is, discovered amongst the rubble in the aftermath of the final days, and lovingly restored by yours truly. This map is the key to fabulous riches, and I'll be the king of fools to simply give it away. Be glad I am no such king, boy. Your scrawny-eyed would never return with that treasure alive.
He just kind of have a point there. I don't think he'd be able to do it.
Oh, cruel fate. Why must you tempt me with wealth I am powerless to claim?
But that's the same for everybody.
How I shall envy the one who purchases that precious map. Whatever they pay will be but pittance against the golden hoard they stand to uncover.
Are you like a... Are you working for him? Is this what you're doing right now? Well, this kid is working for him. Oh, Estinian? What are you doing here? Why are you wearing those clothes? You trying to hide yourself? You still got a giant spear on your back.
What of you, sir? Fighting man of your stature would surely relish the challenge of recovering Alzadal's lost fortune.
Never in my life have I said that. In what situation would I use that?
A fortune, you say?
I don't time travel. Yet.
If I had but the strength to seize that treasure, my starving sister would never want for food.
Okay, kid, you're definitely a plant. How dare you?
I'll take it.
Ah.
Will this cover the price?
Ah, yes, when I need to do that. Every weekend to do that. I just never say that because, you know, I'm alone. I try not to talk to myself when I'm not on stream. That'd be crazy if I did that. Stimulation about that.
Well met, my friend.
Well met.
Someone is dressed for adventure.
I guess so. Not sure if this is an adventure outfit or not.
Why Favner of all places? Knowing you, I suspect there's more to your plans than sightseeing and shopping. The bounty.
Yeah.
Curious. And here I've acquired a map to just such a site.
Didn't have YouTubers when I was a child, so... Hey, you could still pretend to be one.
With that sale, I do believe I've earned the rest of the day off. Thank you for your patronage, sir, but if you'll excuse me.
Heck, you could even upload them to YouTube and you can still pretend to be one.
And now I've fleeced one of the heroes of the final days. Pray the sisters were looking elsewhere.
Oh, they weren't. We'll be back. Don't worry, my dude.
This map may or may
Yeah.
not be genuine. Either way, we'll need a ship to find out for sure.
Like his rival's name, the Master. He's just called Master. There you go. You get me underway.
Lest you misunderstand, I seek the treasure not for myself. If such a fortune truly exists, then it could help ease the struggles of those who lost their loved ones in the final days.
True.
I hope to do for Thavnir what you and Alphino did for the Alamegans when you recovered the Mad King's trove. Come now. You know Alphino needs little encouragement when it comes to recounting the tales of your shared exploits.
I have no idea. I don't know Doctor Who law. I watched a bit of the show, but not much.
Speaking of precocious lads, that boy in the bazaar was clearly an accomplice of the merchant.
I don't think so.
His role was to draw the attention of the crowd and add weight to the merchant's bold claims.
I think most of the time all the dead. There's probably only like 3 of them left.
It was not all mummery. The need to provide for his sister rang true enough.
And you know, they can't make any more, so...
Thus, if some portion of the profits end up in that waif's pockets, then I will consider it money well spent. Whether the map leads us to the vault or not.
Because they're rivals. Like, the Master hates the Doctor, and the other one...
coming along, yes.
I think the other one might technically be his daughter. If they ever went anywhere with that. They can change sex, so it could. True. Yeah, one's his daughter, the other one hates him and wants him dead and everybody else dead. He tried to bring back the Time Lords at some point by killing all of humanity. So yeah. The people he could do it with are related to him. The ones he can't. Hate him. So yeah. I presume anyway. I don't know how they procreate. I don't know. I don't get why. His daughter was created in a cloning machine thing in a different time. If I remember correctly. So that wasn't a normal birth. I don't know if it works that way. I'll have to ask an actual person who knows this shit. Of course, I'm coming along, Estinian. It was my entire plan to begin with. I'll let him pay it. I don't want that.
I thought as much. Now, let's see about securing a vessel.
Not that I ever talk about the Doctor having sex in the show ever, so... Who knows if he even has, like, genitalia? Or if they're compatible with humans. You never know. Where are we going first, my dude? We'll go Fafnir, and that's got 1 vowel in it and 2 R's. Don't know how to say that. He finally invited you to a feast and made his proposal one side too... So it's too full of Hanish delights. You refuse. He wishes to trade in the radiant host in the Flunswork. But Asian peoples all talk posh-like. I think because they're generally seen as the villain. And villains are generally posh-like, right? That's probably more a Southerner thing, too. Southerners probably sound a bit more posh. Being up north, you don't get that. The British people are villains a lot. Not sure why. It's not like we've done it every... Well, no, we've not done anything to the rest of the world, have we? So... Why would we be the villains? There's a tale for another time. What we need now... The merchant or a trawler with a ship fit for the open sea. Yeah, first remember our trade. We should head... See if he can help us. I assume they put it out a little bit, but I don't know. Do they? I guess so. Maybe that's just what a British person is like. It could be. You do see a lot of main characters like that. Go down there. I say most British people are like that, though. A little bit of a dick part makes sense, but... Really breaks that? Yeah. They do. You do get different types of main characters. Well, is that one that changes? Yeah, that changes. Okay, good. Oh, I don't know why I've got a spell called Zoe. I don't know what she's doing here. You don't really get many charming and quirky main characters in anime. They're usually the boring, basic-ass ones. Right, where is that? Is it general? There we go, the mount roulette. Well, plenty of mounts. I'm gonna pick just one. What is it today? Oh. I got a big one. Can I fly here? Can. Okay, good. Not sure how you're flying, but you know what? I'll take it. You don't ask questions about how some of these can fly. I know who one of them is, but I've never... One of them LMCs. I know what you're saying, but I have no idea what those main characters are like. I never watched My Hero Academia. I've seen him and heard about him. No, I wouldn't like him. Tanjiro? No idea who that is. Is that, what is that show? I mean to watch it, but... Demon Slayer, yeah. The name sounded familiar. Yeah, that and Jujutsu Kaisen I haven't watched yet. But apparently good. You see where we visit to seek those ruins. It was your deeds which allowed us to return to fishing. I should think everyone would be glad for a chance to repay the favor. That wasn't only what we did, but yeah. We're here and have a boat stocked and ready for you in no time. Okay. Well, a lot of main characters like them. I guess they have a different kind of character they like to see in anime. Yeah, they're okay. It'd be fun if you don't want to watch much. I've never even watched like the big three back in the day. What, Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach? I never watched those. Have we noticed that little shadow he's been following us since we left? Yeah, the game keeps showing him to me. We see you, boy. Show yourself. Nice. To the comment, not to the child. It is you, it is indeed. Berserk is good. know how far out of our way we walked so that you did not cross paths with some wild beasts? We did that, did we? God. Well, I'm more considerate than I thought we were. Sorry to say, but you aren't the... You're the heroes who saved the world, but sure. Yeah, it can be. You are, I know you are. I'm gone and I've gone and cheated you. Yeah. Feels a bit excessive at times. Like sometimes we don't need to see stuff. You could just, you know, suggest it maybe. I don't know. Not the merchant, the map merchants might have to play the pleading often. I realise that commits the crowd his wares are worth the price he asks. I'm ashamed of what I've done and beg for your forgiveness. If not for you, my sister and I would never have. You'd be dead. I know you gave and I paid the price willingly. A fortunate purchase, it turns out. My friend here was seeking those very wounds. Indeed I was. After the long I've done, kid, I really don't care. Just go home, please. We've got more important things to be worrying about here. There's more you need to know. Maybe is very real, as is the island it shows. Oh, okay. Ever heard selling that information to another customer? And that's something Japan does weirdly a lot. Sort of fetishizing them rather than portraying them slightly more realistically, but he told the man where he needed to search about the ruins about the vault. The man sailed out to find his fortune, never to return. You cannot go alone to that place. You should have more friends with you. A whole army? Like, I think both of us are an army. To doubt the ruins hold danger, but I assure you, between the two of us, there is little we can overcome. Yeah, I can heal. As I cannot bear the thought of, child, you don't know who we are. I guess we could invite our comrades. Assuming we do find the treasure hard, it may prove wise to have more hands along the carrying. Yeah, it might take us a long time. I don't think we're starring this anyway. Kind of gives the wrong message at the end, doesn't it? Any ideas on whom to approach? The signs have scoured far and wide since our last gathering. I'm not sure if Thancred would work. He can't teleport, can he? Where did Stoller go? I think maybe Alpino and Alize would. Would they go? I'm sure they would come with us, right? Gotta be nearby, maybe. I think Ganymede, the more important message turn to. Fair enough, I didn't remember that. Graha. Reach out to Graha, you would be? Yeah. So your mind at ease. I don't listen to a child. Man is as strong as you. Is he though? Strong? He's good. Not the strongest of us, but still strong. He is another Catman, so I'm gonna outnumber Estinian here. I don't know how to say that either, god damn it. So many different names. That's great. I probably should learn to pronounce them. Life is yours to live as you will, but I suggest you find a more honest trade if you truly wish to keep your sister safe. It's not about being proud. If someone realizes you've scammed them, they might come for you, child. What choice do I have? We need to eat. Everyone's too busy rebuilding their own lives to bother with two grubby orphans. I guess that's kind of understandable. Wait, boy. You're not Kratos, Justine. You could use his name. And take this roundabout road just to see you end up in some creature's belly. We walk you back to the city gates. Oh. Well, am I going to wait for you? I guess we're waiting for Graha, so... Oh, you know... Wait, do I have to... Am I going to wait for you to take him back there? Is that the weapon? That is the weapon. Do I want that, though? There are ones I could use for that, so I'll wait. Do I wait for you? Let's take him back. I get some money from it. You give me a mini Faustinian. I'll save you to recruit Graha. I'll appreciate the invitation. That much more. I'm sure he will. My colony is best at the annex. Someone there. I have to be able to point you in the right direction. We're only getting one more person? Do me a favor and don't strip on the path. We're gonna pay someone to take him back. Fine. I feel like we need one more person. Like a full party's like 4 people. Got a healer, we got a DPS, and I think Graha can be either a tank or a DPS. I think we've got plenty of DPS in the team, though. Let me check the map. You are there. Oh, that's the wrong building. Welcome back. What might the students do for you? Nothing. I'm not looking for the students. Well, yeah, he's in the main hall. Okay, we're both of them there. They've been holed up for days. They don't have an excuse to take a break. What have they been doing? What have the two of you been doing for 2 days? 3 days? I already forgot the amount of days.
Ah, Urgica, my good man.
Nope, that's not it. Wrong one.
Would you be so kind as to...
Hello.
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise?
I wish you had sent word ahead. I thought I was having visions for a moment there.
Do you usually see me in your dreams? That's a weird thing to say. And what are you two working on?
Raha and I have been compiling old records of the students' activities. We located several accounts in the archives of Numenon and added them to the collection we recovered from the Isle of Val.
And judging by the progress we've made thus far, sorting this pile will keep us occupied for days to come.
You're doing good work. I would
But what brings you
be bored to death
here,
doing
my
this.
friend? Surely you haven't come all this way just to watch us shuffle dusty papers around?
Nah, I've got a bit of a proposition. Indeed, I can't, boy.
The vault of Alzadal III.
And you're looking for companions to join you on this expedition.
I can't, man, thank you. I prefer that more.
I would dearly love to accompany you, of course, but I'm afraid I'm committed to another task. On the subject of which I had hoped to ask for your assistance.
That is kind of true, isn't it? Oh, someone's excited. From the looks of it.
Then again, it's not so urgent that it can't wait until you've returned. You should go, Raha. I'll stay here and mind the shop, as it were.
Are you sure? I'd hate to leave you short-handed.
Sure you would. Sure you would.
I'm sure. Just try to be back before too many moons have passed.
How many is too many?
Well, I guess we're off on another adventure already.
How did you get 3 words starting with a letter A at the end of that
Ask anyone
sentence?
else to come along?
No. Estonian's already coming, but
Then might I suggest we invite your Stola?
what is Estola doing? I'm not sure if Estonian's gonna won.
She spent most of her time cloistered within the Great Google Library, hoping to piece together a method to traverse the rift.
That is free cat people with Estonian though.
However, that whatever wisdom she sought there was not to be found. She arrived in Charlium the other day. We spoke briefly before she began her search of Numenor.
I feel kind of sorry for him. We're gonna outnumber him.
Considering what you've told us of Alzadal's extraordinary feats, I do believe your Stola would be more than interested to hear what you have to say.
Sure would be useful too. Being able to see Aoife could be good.
Splendid! Then let us head to the archives at once.
Wait, before you go. I have another potential member to volunteer, if you've room to spare. Urianger.
Really?
He sent the students a request for materials, you see. Treatises on the architecture of treasure vaults and the like.
Oh.
From what I can gather, the Loporrits are looking to make improvements to their own creation and wish to learn more about how we build things down here. So, why not take Urianger with you? Let him study Alzadal's legacy firsthand.
None can deny the benefit of seeing something with your own eyes.
True.
If our expedition leader has no objections, I say we extend Urianger an invitation once we've spoken with your Stola.
That's fine. I won't outnumber anyone.
Safe
That much.
travels, you two. But don't forget, I'd still like your help with that other matter I mentioned.
You didn't tell me what it was, but I'll get it done, I guess.
Right. Then it's off to the library.
Tatara really could use pants. I don't get why it wouldn't make pants for me. Okay, good. Where's the library again? Over there? The closest one... The stadium? Yeah, that one. Nope, not that one. This one. Yeah, they haven't turned this way. Unfortunately, cannot be my sage yet. Sage scholar yet. Well, what was... I think I got it to, yeah, about 87. And with the earring and the bloody rusty XP. I only got 3 levels. I think there's any more of these I can do, is there? Nah. It's fine. I got a week before I play it again. Giving it a bit of time would be good anyway. A lot of the Dawntrail stuff is going to be... Okay, should we leave? We can get Urianger. Come back later. It's gonna be clogged at this point anyway. Oh yeah, I didn't do any of the... Well, it's most of the stuff after Endwalker. So I've got a bit of time to catch up.
In the middle of research before?
I think just after Endwalker I stopped for a bit, but... The times I'd come back again, I wouldn't do the main quest. I might as well just do the rest of this main quest leading up to Dawntrail, when Dawntrail released.
Close my eyes for one moment.
We're just waiting for her to wake up, were we? Hello.
How long have you two been here?
About 5 minutes. How long? We just arrived? Sure, let's lie.
Did you now?
Yeah.
I must have been studying for 2-3 days straight before exhaustion finally claimed me.
Science don't have very good sleep schedules.
As you know, I've been researching ways to travel from the source to one of its reflections.
I don't remember that, but
Well,
okay.
looking for hints at least. I don't expect to find a simple set of instructions tucked away in some dark corner of the library.
How do we go to the other one? Can't we just do that again?
I've been skimming through the stacks, hoping to uncover even a partial.
Oh, we can't do that again, could we? That wasn't voluntary.
A means to travel between worlds exists, and you can be sure I will find a way to employ it.
We already know one, but
So I promised
we just
River,
can't do it.
but 'twould seem I've set myself a nigh impossible task.
You needn't be so hard on yourself. The leap I made with the Crystal Tower was not achieved in an afternoon. It was the culmination of a collective effort spanning generations.
Oh, you think me discouraged? I assure you, 'tis quite the opposite. A daunting challenge and the time to sink my teeth into it. I feel like a fresh-faced student again.
A scholar in her element.
Indeed. Was there something else you wish to ask of me?
We need to come here to watch his sleep. Got a dagger in this costume. This is a good backup.
No minor figure in Harnish history, and much is known about his family. But this is the first I've heard of a descendant surviving a trip to another world. If those tales are true, then he may have left behind some clue as to how it was accomplished.
That is fair.
An invitation to delve into one of the world's lingering mysteries. As if I could refuse. And whence do we embark upon this expedition?
As soon as possible.
Achiali, by ship. But before that, we thought to extend an invitation to Urianger as well. He was in Thalmazane, last we heard.
Then by all means, let us recruit him, and be on our way.
Where is this still going? Is this just like a fun sort of sidetrack of the story? I feel like usually they build up to the next expansion somewhat. Not necessarily bad, but seems weird. Okay, teleport there. Right, then down here. Can I just like... I feel like I could just fly down there, but... I'll go down the elevator. Let's see everyone standing around, Mo. I can use the lift myself, thanks. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, then one of my mounts out. Ah, the giant eyeball. Not the best one. Oh, wait. Oh, go down. Ah, there it is. Let's say they kept it. Haven't quite dealt with that yet, I see. Not sure that's how it was meant to look like. I don't remember. Never looks broken.
Ah, our illustrious champion. Cloaked in the mantle of the common explorer, fame set aside in thy pursuit of simple adventure. I am told a new expedition is in the offing.
Already? Who told you? I was very happy.
And thee. As ever, thou art the picture of strength.
You've been keeping yourself busy, I trust?
True to our plan, Thancred and I embarked upon a pilgrimage of sorts, with an eye for gauging the state of those lands through which we passed. Our travels were interrupted, however, by a request for aid from our befurred lunar allies. As you may recall, the Loporrits had been seeking new purpose for the moon, another role through which it might serve to benefit mankind. The Forum hath been working to advise them in this endeavor, but I return to offer mine own counsel.
And this has what to do with treasure vaults, exactly?
I gotta keep the carrots inside them.
You have learned of my predicament from Mistress Cryle.
I presume so.
Whence they acquired such knowledge, but the Loporrits now stand convinced that adventurers delight in treasure hunts.
I guess they're not wrong. That is what we're doing right now.
Thus, with their newly built wonderland of riches and mystery, do they hope to entice all manner of daring delvers to the moon? So earnest and innocent was their desire to bring joy to the world that I found myself powerless to refuse them my cooperation. But what of you, my friends? Why are you come to Labyrinthos?
I'm glad they can read my lips.
Fascinating. This is indeed a most fortuitous opportunity. I should be honored to accept thine invitation. How long hath it been, I wonder, when last our actions were not impelled by fate or desperation?
I wouldn't know, my friend.
Aye. Though I cherish the Scion's accomplishments, 'tis pleasant to not have the weight of the world upon our shoulders for a change.
I bet.
Counting Estinian, we number 5 now, yes? Without knowing what traps or perils await unwary feet, we may be wise to refrain from recruiting others.
I agree. Between us, we should have the skills to handle whatever situation may arise. Shall we be on our way?
We also have enough to build a class of whatever we want.
Word for the grizzled old bard.
Bard? When were you a bard?
All is well, I trust?
Don't misclass yourself, my dude.
A wasted trip, I'm afraid. I'd hoped to catch up with a former mentor while you parleyed with the rabbits, but it seems our paths were not to cross.
I guess he's looking well. He hasn't changed that much.
experimental etherite. It's astounding what a lack of nausea does for one's sense of well-being.
Wise words, those.
In any case, as we made our way around Ilzabard, we saw that much of the continent was in various stages of chaos. A certain amount of disorder is to be expected. The final days are over, and the people no longer have a common threat binding them together. That's the thing with these fledgling troubles, eh? You need to keep an eye out, lest they mature into full-grown headaches. So, for what reason have so many esteemed personages seen fit to gather? Beneath the waters of the bounty, you say? I see you've already stolen away my traveling partner with the promise of unexplored ruins and scholarly glory.
What can I say? I'm good at what I do.
Nay, 'tis not for mine own indulgence, but rather the fulfillment of my commitment to the Loporrits.
Ah, of course. And if you have a Stinian rounding out your group, you'll likely have all the members you need.
Yeah, we do.
Feeling left out? I could put in a good word for you, if you like.
Yeah, there's a bit of a process. I gotta fill in the forms and everything. May take a bit of time.
I've been released from our obligations, but I'll never be free of that merciless wit of yours, will I? In all seriousness, 'tis best I sit this one out. Too many former scions consorting with one another might be seen as a cause for concern in certain quarters.
Really?
I'll return to my usual reconnaissance and scout out the situation in the Far East. Feel free to share if you come across any interesting revelations. Till we meet again.
Shall we also hasten our departure? Sir Estinian will wonder what hath become of us.
He was busy taking care of a child. It's fine. I'm sure nothing will happen to that child with him around. Right, then... We're going back. Yep, we're going back. Teleporting. But I haven't got enough gil. I should have enough for... it. Like I did run out of it at some point, but hopefully I won't. Ah, the fire horse. I did get all the horses, didn't I? No idea how. Got a training dummies. Giant turtles. I guess there are a lot of ruins in the water, now I look at it. Islands, there's a ruin right there. Oh, we got the boats. Right back. Did we turn over an entire server party? Well, we needed a healer, a tank, and 2 DPS. Yeah, my Sophia. When they added the new Oceania ones, I switched over because there was no reason for me not to. And you get stuff for doing it, so why not, you know? Also less congested, I got in fairly easy. I don't know, I don't think the ping's that bad for me, is it? Sending 16, receiving 120? It might be. I do get hit sometimes by things I don't mean to. That could be it. Ah, well. So that might explain a lot of things. Old age could do it too, so I don't know. We are more than glad for the chance to provide it. I also ask that you take care to steer clear of the reefs in the shallows, though. Keep an eye out. Oh, are we not? Why would... I want to do this food. Got vitality, and you got piety on them. Nah, I'll just get the money then. I think I got plenty of food. Yeah, I got plenty of food. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta sell some of this material or do something with it. Right, what boat are we going on? Wait, oh my... Oh. Stole it. Ah, that's you! Welcome! I didn't realize we were on the same server. That's a surprise. Bit irons in the area, wow. One hell of a coincidence. Huh. It is a Nazi server, yeah. I didn't realize that. Eugenia is the Australian place, but I didn't realize it was... Nice to see you, though. Welcome. I did my surge right now. I guess I could... I got the Reaper as well. I've got gear there. I joined a fair farm, yeah. Not a good thing to do while you're waiting for, like, things to pop. Aren't they? Yeah. Ah, that's unable to receive. I guess that person's not on anymore. Must have deleted it. Or the wrong one. Gotta get to level 81 first. Yeah. Don't know if I've done many dungeons. I think I got most of the level 90 ones. I don't know. I don't think I unlocked the 90 roulette. I assume one of them is this one. First time someone embarrassed that tells of his journey to another world escaped my notice. Most simple folklore. All the treasure he supposedly brought back. This undersea vault may hold relics from another reflection. That's a weird way to travel there too. We should temper our expectations in the map to promise ruins, but beyond that we know not what we will find. No one can get in there without the map, right? Oh, yeah, no, until we find it. It could be broken at this point. We don't know how old they are. Let us dispense with the conjecture and set sail for the vault. Indeed, we will. I've got to assume this is a dungeon. Are we enough for a full party of NPCs? Definitely, yep. Wonder how long the queue is going to be. Wasn't that bad for, like, them. I guess I could do it with those. Which one is it? Do I have enough for it? I don't have enough for it. I need 560. Does my Reaper have a high enough one? What's that? Yeah, this one. Reaper, what do you have? I know you're 90 as well. Got 558. What's low on this? 580. That's 560. The earrings, maybe if I change them with those ones. 559. Okay, that went up by 1. The 2 rings there. Need to get more rings. So can the weapon... I guess I could just use that. Since you're closer, but I'm not sure. I just have to set my bloody thing up, won't I? Would that get my sage up? That's 555. Okay. Yeah. It says it required level 90. I am level 90, so that would get one of them up a fair amount. Leveling. Oh no. I'm already level 90 on both my Sage and Reaper, so that's fine. My Sage, though, no, it's not Sage, Scholar. I need to level. Yeah, 3 levels in that. I've got 2 90s. There's a lot of people being the Viper. No one being the Pictomancer yet. I don't want to do it more then. Yeah, and other than the Fisher, everything was 92. We could do this. My Sage, will this get you to level 90? Probably should have checked that. At least, will it get me the required one? Yeah, there we go. 5, 6, 7. That's enough to get the dungeon up and going. Ah, the Pictomancer. You don't have any paint on the bard thing, but it definitely works. Interesting. I thought the paintbrush were a bit bigger. Ah, the sound effects. Are they a bit like goopy and such? Or for the goopy paint sort of things. What does the weapon look like? A bit glowy. A little more like spears or tiny swords than the guns they are. Okay, that's enough of there. Let me get these. The poetics. What do I spend them then? Because I think I've got. What? How many do? Yeah, I've got a total of them. I need to remember where the hell I spend them. It'll be somewhere. I might be able to get more armor for what I already have. Is it in the big city here? What do I remember? Ah, you got this, being a Sage too. Oh. I think it'd be in here. But there's a lot of markets there. I don't remember it all, God. One thing I'd like the game to tell me. Yeah, because they're not that. Yeah, that's... I don't think those quests are them. They've got to be here or the Northern Empty, but I don't remember seeing any there. Few times? I don't think they were that bad, for the most part. Like, though, they were about... It says about half an hour, but yeah, that literally just popped immediately. Or, if it's queue time to get into it... The queue time to get into it was like, what? 216 or something? To get onto the server? And it only took about 5-10 minutes at most. I've been in since, like, the maintenance ended. I might have got lucky, though. I've had to wait that long. I did one of the... I did the 87 dungeon. Mine almost been synced to 600. Okay, that's not good for me then. Let's hope I remember how to play the Sage. Well, I'll cost one of them, which I already have. Does own reduces damage taken. That also costs one too. Okay, so there. I played a bit as the Scholar to get... I could relearn what I was doing. Right, if I do that... Yeah, that costs one of the blue ones. That's fine then. I guess I could just do this. I'm in a straight line. Ah, the warriors healing themselves. Yeah, then I can just do that. Give them a shield. Give them some stuff. Wait, I didn't even put that on. That one? Yeah, that's the one I needed. A new dot, did they? AoE, huh? I know the Scholar got the ability to turn the... So, you get to change your... The chain thing that increases your... gives you a crit chance to your party against an enemy. That changes into a AoE dot, I believe. I don't have it yet, but... From what I could tell. So I looked at a bit of the skills you can get. Oh, that's the that's that one. I don't remember what do I do here? Okay, there we go. I think every healer needs like a AoE dot in some way. As you don't put the other one on, like what? The stars, yeah, that deals damage. Do we have a dot? Did I put the dot on anywhere? HP. I don't think I have. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the Sage has one. Unless I forgot to put it on the bar. I guess that's good. I lose all my cooldowns, might as well. I do not remember this boss. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, over there. Ah, it's not a bar skill. So does it change from one... I guess maybe it's like the Scholar one. It changes from one to another. Depending on certain things. I guess that's a good way to do it. Okay, yeah. When you use it under certain circumstances, they change to a different one. Okay, oh. My bad. I'm kind of just hitting buttons here, hoping I don't die. Okay, go here. This is one of the last ones. Yeah, then go here. Okay, I was still hit. Heal myself. There we go. Mike is okay. Slender Dog is fine. I'm not doing that good. Probably should heal myself. Yeah. That might explain how... I guess I can use that as a excuse for why I'm dying. It's not me, it's the ping. Probably not me. Probably partly is. The last one I played on was American one, so I doubt it was much better. I've never played on a Europe server. Oh, I bet. That could not have been good. It was a good thing they added one. What did I greed that? Here's a pass. Yeah. I haven't played in a while. Or at least no dungeons. Definitely not high-level dungeons in a while. It's the ones you have to pay a bit more attention to as to where they're going and... like a particular body part might be pointing in a different direction than you expect. Those ones could be a bit tricky if you don't... We got a bit bad ping, but... again, you get used to it. Okay, do that, then... make sure he healed. Okay. Okay, they're not coming after me, they're good. We'll use... this. Why not? sure you're healed. Probably didn't need to. I probably could have just still attacked there. Always leave the healer behind. It's fine. Almost there. I guess the good thing about doing these now is I get XP for it. Usually you wouldn't have to, usually you wouldn't be able to do that when you first did them. Oh, crab. Neat. I don't know why I did that. Nope. Yep. That's what I want to do. Okay, healer. That just seem a bit more reliable. Being able to use your big heals. Getting them over time is definitely a lot easier than having to use an ability to get them. Like the Scholar. I just like not having to heal during low-level dungeons. It's good they all get a little bit of a downside to them and a good side. Right, is there anything I should be using here? Well, just give me a stack of that. I don't know what that was, but okay. What does that do? Sling potency is increased, okay. I probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, give the tank that. Okay, that was my bad. I'll be honest, I didn't know what I was doing there. Good to know. Probably shouldn't... Okay. I was lucky. Almost died there. Let's heal myself. Okay, noted. Don't... I should just follow everybody else. I really should just do that more often. There's no reason for me not to. Yeah, okay. Wait, should we be standing here? That seems bad. Wait, what am I doing? Okay. I didn't know what was happening there. I'll wait. Man, it's lucky we got a red mage on our party. Okay, don't want to be there. We don't want to what? We want to be around here then, possibly. I would presume. Yeah. Really? Okay, didn't see that. That was quick. Okay. Okay. No, this way. Okay. Okay, not doing great. Not doing great. I'll just crawl into a hole now. That could have gone a lot better. Yeah, a bit. Oh, I don't remember the boss at all. How should I say? I've never done it before. New dungeon. It's fine. I'm not gonna like doing that, boss. Hopefully I don't get it again. It's now I know what it does. That's cool. Okay, it's fine. Probably shouldn't have done this as my first dungeon. Oh, they've already got it, did they? Yeah, there we go. I raised you too. My job. Right, everyone's fine. That's good. Not the only one that's died. That's something. Well, mine's gonna go down soon, which is good, because that's not a great thing to have. How do I get some of them, then? Of that, which is... I don't know what that one is. I had you. I totally didn't forget. At all. I meant to look to pay attention to your health at all. You were safe. Everything's fine. This is good we found the treasure. The map was indeed the real thing. Oh. Looming Warden. Okay, so what is the healing? What does that mean? Remember that absorbs damage equivalent to a heal. Okay. Keep hitting it. I guess I can put that on the tank for now, so... Okay, I assume that's gonna push me... You're gonna push me back into those, aren't you? Oh, what's happening? Okay, do we spin around? Okay, good. Thank God. I figured it out. Good. If that's the only mechanic in this, you know what? That's kind of fun. I'll give everyone a bit of health, just in case. Give everybody some regen. Probably could save them, but... Again, they use... Yeah, that uses the thing that's... Okay, what the hell's that? Don't know if I should be standing there. You know what, I'm going to stand with you guys. I don't know if that's good or not. I didn't get hit. I'll take it. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, stand back a bit. We come in, I heal everybody. I know I'm doing both of those. Okay. I don't matter what you bring me to you anyway, so... I guess I could go this way. That's... Okay, good. So you do that as well, do you? Okay. Good for that. I guess I should, turn that way? Okay, good. That worked. I'll take it. Okay, I don't know if I got that in time, but I'll take it. Oh, it's definitely dead. Okay, good. Dungeon Master. No idea what I did for that. Interesting boss, though. I like that one better than the other one. I died to like 5 times. Okay. Nope. Is there any loot that we... Oh, I don't care about those. You can have them. There we go. I felt like giving you the commendation was probably for the best. You did say was that run. Red Mage. Wouldn't be standing on the spike floors, guys. They're not there right now, but... Oh, that's fancy. Wonder what's in there.
What have we here?
That's what I'm wondering.
Tis not unlike a Hunnish alchemical furnace in design.
Somewhat.
Well, there is one way we might find out.
Open it up.
Stop! You mustn't touch it.
What do you mean? Who are you? Oh. It's you.
Vritra! Oh, my apologies. Should I continue calling you Varshan?
You may address me as you wish. My nature is no longer a secret.
True.
Still, this is not a setting I imagined for our union. Surely you've not entered these ruins as common looters.
No.
Would that we could deny your accusations, but I fear you're not far from the truth.
I think calling us common looters is a bit of an understatement.
Great Vritra, might we beseech thee to explain the nature of this strange contrivance?
Yeah, why are you here?
It was crafted by our alchemists at my behest, for the purpose of sealing something away.
Something good, right? You're just gonna call her out like that? She was, though. I can't lie, she was.
Perhaps I should simply show you.
Is that a good idea? Didn't you tell us not to touch it? I would... Oh. Something good then. Why is she smiling?
I have lifted the seal, if only for the moment, by an authority only I possess.
Okay.
A planar fissure?
No, my friend. Small though it may be, this is a functioning gate into the void.
Okay. Why is it there? Well, I'm glad I had time to write that in my journal. I'm not going to talk to the dragon, I'm going to talk to you. Void gates and fissures are much the same in practice, and the sense that both allow passage between the source and the 13th. The difference in terminology refers to the circumstances of their creation. These are an accidental. A void gate is a product of deliberate action. I suspect this is the latter, really? What gave it away, Graha? Judging by the elaborate mechanism in place to control it. To think our search for minimal riches would lead this place to a priceless... whatever. That swelling emptiness, it puts me in mind of an old friend. I didn't think very highly of that friend. Like, really, yeah, you remind me of, like, a void gate. A swirling mess of darkness. Not a very nice thing to say, Gra, huh? What are we doing? Fella, you have an idea what we're doing? You smiling. Where does it go? Do you know where it goes?
I must admit, I am deathly curious to know how a void gate came to be hidden in the depths of these ruins.
To tell that tale, we must first peer far to the south, and even further into memory. An aged 5 millennia passed when the Algan Empire sent an invading force to the shores of Mericidia. The southern people rallied around the commanding figures of Bahamut and Tiamat and fought fiercely to repel the would-be conquerors. With Bahamut's defeat, however, the tide turned against them. Desperate to seize any advantage, the Mercidians resorted to summoning primal entities. In response, Emperor Zande forged a covenant with the Cloud of Darkness, sovereign among the all-devouring denizens of the Void. Thus bolstered by icons on one side and Voidsent on the other, the two armies clashed in a battle of unspeakable carnage. So much death, so much loss.
I consider myself well versed in that period of history, yet you speak as one who witnessed it happen.
Indeed, I did. I heard Tiamat's roar of defiance and sped toward that war-torn land. Along with my sibling, Ashdaya. We dragons are not male or female as men are wont to classify, but elder sister is the closest a mortal tongue can come to describing what she meant to me. I was the last of our brood to hatch, and Ashdaya cared for me where my sire could not. Thus I was with her when Tiamat roared. I was with her when she journeyed south, and I was with her when she fought against the Void-sent hordes. Yet no matter how many of their vile fiends we cast down, more rose from the abyss to take their place. Faced with an unwinnable war of attrition, Ashdaya risked her all on a final gamble.
Hmm?
She plunged through the Void Gate itself to strike at the root of their strength. I tried to follow in her wake, determined to lend what aid I could. But even as I came upon Alag's glittering tower, I saw the rift close behind her. And Ashdaya has been lost to us ever since.
I find I must retract my earlier claim of historical knowledge. Nowhere in the Crystal Tower's archives did I see mention of such noble sacrifice.
That does not surprise me. To Allagan eyes, it must have seemed as if a lone dragon, driven to madness, simply dove through the gate and did not return. For my part, I spent long years searching for the means to reunite with Ashdaya. Until I could search no more. Until Allag was dust, and the art to open a void gate large enough to accommodate a dragon forever lost.
Yet you have the beginnings of a gate right here, under the control of a harnessed device.
My discovery came before Radzat-Han was founded. Though I scoured the lands for a method to cross the rift, it was beneath the sea that I chanced to find a natural planar fissure. It was, however, far too narrow to admit a worm's bulk. Only after our city rose upon the rock, and I could enlist the aid of our talented alchemists, did matters take a favorable turn. Their dedication was beyond reproach. Tirelessly they worked to expand the fissure, and after decades of toil, it finally grew to a size that a child might pass through.
Not long ago, you told us that you called out to your kin, that Ashdaya's answer was silence. I suspect the conclusion to your tale is not a joyful one.
With hope in my heart, I used a simulacrum to cross the threshold. But no, I did not find her. What I found was a host of voidsent, clamoring around the opening they had sensed. 'Twas but a moment, but enough. I had no choice but to retreat and allow the portal to contract once more.
The gate was a threat to your people. You had to decide between endangering Radzat-Han and abandoning your sister. You chose the latter.
'Twas not that thy siblings scorned thy call. 'Twas that she was trapped beyond a barrier through which neither roar nor dragon may pass. Even now, in the desolate world of the 13th.
I can scarce imagine your pain, yet it was wise not to linger in that place. Too long a sojourn, and even a being of your power risks being warped into a creature of the void.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen this phenomenon before, when we stepped into the darkness.
When Noah turned purple? Ah, what a time.
Turned purple? Well, yes. His wounds had allowed the void's corruption to enter his body and twist his ether.
Yeah.
Had it been allowed to progress much longer, I presume he would have been fully transformed.
Then there is little hope for Ashdaya.
At this point, I imagine so.
Ah, no. I hadn't meant to. I speak only of possibilities.
I know, she's definitely dead.
The scales of the first brood are extraordinarily resistant to ethereal fluctuations. They are the protective talisman's core components after all, and even the corruption I described would struggle to overcome.
Just stop talking, dude.
Of course. With the warding scale in one's possession, one could conceivably survive a stay in the 13th without being warped by its energies.
Be that as it may, it is too late to rescue my sister. 5,000 years too late.
Yeah, that's quite a while. Might be possible, but...
And now countless others look to me for guidance and protection.
Are we going there? Someone gonna say something?
So when I sensed intruders in the ruins, I came only to ensure that the gate remained closed. That, and to secure the treasure, of course.
So the treasure is yours?
I wish only to forget the rest.
We're just gonna ignore all this. Okay. I guess so. Well, we take some of the treasure at the very least. Imagine not only to expand the fissure, but also manipulate it as one might a gate. That's why it's a void gate, I presume. Is there any chance I could learn more of how this feat was accomplished? You could ask him. Do what I can first, however, I must return to the High Crucible and arrange to replace the Guardians you saw handily destroyed. Oh. Not due to leave the gate undefended. Yeah, how bad. Perhaps a touch zealous in our rush to uncover the vault's secrets. If the constructs can be repaired, we would be happy to offer our assistance, would we? But as I retain spare vessels for myself, we keep duplicate Guardians on hand for such eventualities. Oh, that's good. Sure, prepared for someone to come in here. Guess the Guardians buy you some time. So that's fair. Right, are we going back to the... We are going back to the town. That's fine, it's not too much. I got 300,000, so that's good. I swear. Is it far enough there? Nah, I don't need to teleport to there. Might as well walk to it. Auto walking, very helpful. Don't hold W at all. Hey, what are you? What are you doing on? What's that question on the board? What? Okay, who the hell are you? I do have a quest, wait. Oh no. I know you. Yeah, I'll leave you. I know who you are. Oh, I'm going to do that. As your instruments have no doubt informed you. Instruments. Like Capiculu have been reduced to so much scrap. Please bring a new one on storage and see that it is converged to its post along with some fuel. With some fuel, let's say, constructs. Through murders, fiends born of the Tower Zot. Did not tell me a blasphemy yet? Roman was free? Oh no, it was us. To be fair, I'm the healer, so I didn't do that much damage. It was something far worse. Yeah, don't give it away, guys. Probably hiding it very well. Surely it isn't you who are responsible for this. It's not like you told us, to be fair. As I'm pardon, I shall see it done immediately. You should. You never told us about this place, to be fair. How did the guy get the map? That the vault will soon be secure once more? Oh, Ishtola did, I didn't. Quite a few, in fact, but I'd like to begin with the gate itself. Is it still functional? I presume so. Why is it sealed with an alchemically forged lock and warded with magics? Its power must not fall into the wrong hands. Understandable. If the primary reason for the vault's construction was to keep the gate hidden from the outside world. Much effort for such a little door. True. It's into abyss teeming with unspeakable horrors. Yeah. Understandable. Once they would only admit the lowest void sent. That's good. From the side, no men would be able to pass through. No man. I guess Alpha now would. I'm not sure if you can call him a man at this point, though. Only consideration: the true restrictions hinge upon the etheric density of the soul in transit. Oh. Are you succeeded in expanding this miniature portal, intending your simulacrum to the 13th? I'm being an alchemist. I should have destroyed the anomaly when I found it, probably. We had them devise a means to control it. Never a good idea. A completely impossible method which conceived by which magics could manipulate the fissure and transform it into a serviceable gate. What's it says long since been forgotten? Oh. Had given up the search, there was no need to preserve such esoteric and dangerous knowledge. I'm not sure about that. It's been laid dormant for years uncounted. The one passage to the 20 was made relatively simply thanks to the crystal tower. Yeah. The mechanism channeled the tower's vast source of energy to open a void gate. Bound to a covenant mid with a cloud of darkness. Okay. Once the sovereign entity was beaten back, however, the covenant was broken and the doorway seemed severed from its connection to the void. Theoretically, it should be possible to reconnect the gate by forging a new pact with another void set, but such deals usually end in betrayal and death. Yep. We should attempt to get an understanding of the bounty gate. Perhaps you could resume the search for your sister? Possibly. Rita helps to rest centuries ago. That's fair. Let me ask, what prompted you to search for the vault in the first place? We got a map. Was all Selene's idea? I'm not gonna do that. Why would I sell out my comrades? Obvious wealth in the stories is quite real, if not its rumored origin, but I'm afraid I must assert a prior claim. Yeah. Am I low, but the time has come to spend it that I might alleviate my people's suffering. That's true. With no intention of taking it for ourselves. Of course not. Unfortunately. What is it, Aristotle? The objective I were to conduct a closer examination of the gate. Or do I attempt to open it, of course? Are you and yours a debt that can never be repaid? Whatever boon you ask of me, you shall have it. Of course. I don't think it should be that stupid. Right? That I could join the industry, but the rabbits will be anxious. Yeah, you got your report. You have to Chalet in as well? Fair enough. Ah, yeah, I do have to go back there. He did have a request. So that was not good. Well, it's not helpful. I guess it's good for his stallers. Being, whatever. I forgot what word I was looking for there. I'm going to take the Chronicles of a New Era quest series for the Realms. I'll be honest, I don't know what that is, game. You just... Right, the difficult part in all of this is deciding how best to put those riches to use. What, me? I guess. No reason to thank me. Together in this, I will follow his example. Yeah, so wasn't I meant to be visiting someone? Oh, there's more quest lines I haven't done yet. Meanwhile, elsewhere, very helpful game. Anywhere in particular? Maybe. In the void, I assume, then. Ah, throne room and everything. Is that who I think it is, or are you someone else? I sense the region gate, but it will not be instigated from this side. Was thrown open from the other. Indeed it was. Thrown over Earth. I too felt it. A rare occurrence, yes, but a tiny portal is beneath our notice. There are more pressing matters at hand. That opportunity is upon us, the coming of which we have awaited for nigh on 10,000 years. We dare not let it slip our grasp. What's that? Yet we must not underestimate he who bested the cloud of darkness. Yours truly. Even restrained by a covenant, the cloud was no feeble wisp to be dispensed by some flesh and blood mortal. I've done a lot more than that. Bah, let him come. I will drown the world and watch this fleshling grasp for breath in its final moments. I don't think you know this, throne of water, but I can breathe underwater. That doesn't help. That won't do anything. Like, you're probably the least scary one here. Just saying. I assume that's what we're doing. Our zeal is admirable, but forget not our cause. Like, I made the cloud of darkness a while ago. Think back in our struggles beneath this sunless sky. Remember why we cede not our will to fight. It's time we set war in motion and win redemption for our star. That sounds bad. Well. Ah. I got some piety there, that's good. We are to spend the treasure wisely, though we must first determine which group would benefit most from monetary assistance. And intimidating to speak with the satrap directly, so I'd ask you to act in my stead. Oh, okay. To visit names I can't pronounce. As people listen to their grievances, okay. Got any inquiries? Fair enough. If we send the needs of the populace, we can reconvene. Okay. I'll follow someone else in my need, but I guess not. I guess the new quest line isn't here. Where is it? Be with a fresh fish student. The Annex. Okay, so that's probably in Charlian. I will more than likely forget that. Right, then go down here. Oh, the drink monger. Do I have anything I need to sell? Probably. Yeah, I can purchase things. Is there anything I need to buy? Probably not. Let me sell these true griffin hides. I don't need those. Item level 560. That's not gonna... Yeah, I think some of them are not good. Let's sell all those. I don't need them. Yeah, that's fine. Right, I gotta empty out this too, because that's a lot of things. A lot of maintenance I need to do at some point. What's my gear like? That's fine. Okay, I didn't get anything else. What am I walking for? Must exist for a reason. Ah, the water bird. There's a way to say that. I don't know how you make bubbles as you fly, bird. Doesn't quite make sense. You can make the camera do that. Yeah, that's the entrance to there. We don't have to talk to the entrance, you know? Next to it. We can go somewhere else. I was so glad to see you had returned unharmed. Finished with the boat then? Yeah. We shouldn't go there. Believe me. Anything the village desperately needs. What's hit us hardest? I don't know what that is. What is it? I only sell a few here and there. It's not much. It's not much. It's much more difficult than it was before. We're still struggling to rebuild their lives. For now, we're just banding together as best we can. Okay. That's a start, I guess. Gotta remember. Get on the mount. Yeah, not sure how that one's flying. How many mounts do I have? Why hasn't it checked? Okay, not too many. That's good. Wait. It's down here. Why didn't I go here first, then? Is it where I teleported to? If it was born to runner, the hell is that one? There's plenty of quests around that I can do. Seemingly. Guild stuff, what is it? Off as the port. Oh, it's in shambles. That's not good. Trade routes open once more. The danger is past. Well, that's something. But no small number of merchants have had to sell their ships to make ends meet. So that the sales with us in the final days, it's still a little wonder the flow of exports is no more than a pitiful trickle. So Consortium was still with us. I'm sure he'd have found a way to turn our fortunes around. As a man who got things done. Okay, so we need to repair the port. They are a fishing village. I think it's all going to be about that. Chevys have been putting the fish out there. I was just here. Couldn't I just ask him? Wish to visit, then you must try my special Amaryllis. Professing zest cannot be beat. What could such a wonder cost, you wonder? What? Our 3 bottles for the generous price of 19,800 gil. Lower that to even 10,000. Are you? Yeah, that price, yeah, the only thief around here. Yeah, that's not an problem these days, eh? Let's see that. Times are harsh. We're still shifting through the asses, so to speak. Sisters spare me, we might as well have that ugly tower back from the scant few travellers we see those days. Except for the kind to buy at a local price, I tell you, if he didn't charge the old adventurer a small fortune for afternoon tea, I'd be scouring for scraps in the streets. If anything, they just need more money. travelers. That's a nice place here. So, maybe that's not well known. Maybe that's good though. I have this. What do I? Which of my settings? Yeah, why have I got on full screen? It should be borderless. There we go. That looked weird. Or maybe it didn't. Wait, am I going the right way? I am not. Okay. I thought we were meeting where we were last time, but even then, that wasn't the right way. Gear exchange. I guess I could just teleport though. What am I doing? What's that one called? I have no idea. It's that one. Yep. I remembered. Advisor returned. You just made it back yourself. That's good. Why do you return this vessel now that your true form is known? You could have flown across the land in a fraction of the time because it's dangerous. Presumably, he's a lot bigger in Dragon Farm, right? I'd have to assume so. Yeah. That is a mere the sight of a massive creature descending from the sky can be startling, to say the least. There are a few places I can enter comfortably without risking fluttering some cart or stall. True. He's a bit big. Inquiries the people were unanimous in their reply. They are surviving. Oh. Again, but they preserved with such assistance. From what I understand, they have always been an independent community, hunters and foragers and the like. I was assured that the jungle provides for their needs. That's good. They weathered the disaster better than most, it seems. Well, they're kind of self-ending, aren't they? Cautiously optimistic, having just sold a wagon full of giants and gall to a foreign trader. Future visitors are few and far between compared to our best years. Would have storm leaving has been light indeed. I imagine so. While isolated, its prosperity is dependent on a steady stream of exports. Let's identify any obstacles to the flow of trade so we may begin working to remove them. Tell me, when did you learn? What did I learn? Oh, they wanted... We got a problem with exports too. No one's buying their stuff. Now which fisherman must struggle to... Yeah. Load off his daily catch. Lack of ships and shortage of able-bodied soldiers. Sailors. Man of a child I spied. Okay. Variations of the same tragedy. You're gonna make them the sailors. It wasn't that long ago, game. I remember. Enough grief to drown in if we let ourselves be overcome. But that was the problem. So probably shouldn't do that. We will not. Of course we won't. I'll consider the perspectives you brought and devise a plan to help my people confront this adversary. Give me attendance when I answer the proposal. Okay. You don't have to. I could just stay. If you don't mind. I'm not one for ceremony.
treasure shall be sold for more convenient currency. Thence, invested into the trading port of Yedlamad. Our merchants must have their operations restored, their ships rebuilt. Commerce must flow once more. None were spared the tragedy of the final days. Of this, I am well aware. But an absence was created by the loss of Kalzal's consortium. And by filling it, we provide new means for our fishermen, our artisans, and others to bring their wares to distant markets.
And what of the children who were left without family to care for them?
That is a concern which weigheth heavily upon my mind. A simple gift of coin will soon be exhausted, leaving these young souls adrift on the fringes of our society. Nay, a proper solution is needed, one which doth guarantee their welfare for years to come. Thou hast surely seen how other nations rise to meet this challenge, adventurer. What dost thou deem the wisest course?
You're asking a lot there, my friend. Trying to through. Yes. The communal restoration effort, I guess. It does take a village to raise a child. Coded goods, I don't know. Maybe that. I've seen a bunch of them.
Of course, the revival of trade can contribute to the building of a new institution. Let us put this idea into practice. A contract shall be written, requiring all who receive Valzadal's treasure to commit a portion of their future earnings towards the running of an orphanage. Now, such an influential policy is deserving of a worthy name.
What do you have in mind? Another one of the merchants? I don't know. I have no idea who that is. I don't remember names.
A fitting candidate.
I assume someone important then.
Kalzal should be remembered, not as the blasphemy which terrorized Thavne, but as a hard-working and generous man who brought much wealth to our shores. Do any among you object to this proposition? Many here lost loved ones to the beasts.
In that time of strife, any one of us could have broken. Any one of us may have been taken by despair. When I think of Kalzal, I feel no hatred. Only a stinging regret that we could not save him as well. Isn't that right, men?
This bodes well for that boy. Murad, was it? Perhaps he can cut ties with that shady peddler.
That'd probably be better for him. Hopefully.
Then let it be done. Henceforth, Nabdeen, thou art to assemble a patrol and ensure that no child in this city liveth in squalor.
Try not to be aggressive about it, though. You know, armored people coming up to you as a child, gotta be scary.
Clerks, see to the management of our funds and make haste. Our citizens must not suffer a day more than is necessary.
Dragon and man, side by side in pursuit of a brighter morrow. Reminded of Ishgard.
Hmm. They did finally stop, didn't they? Somewhat. Okay, yeah, I'll get the food again. Good to know they're at least trying to rebuild, you know? Van Redding, are we helping? Wasn't I meant to help someone else? What's going on here? Someone else wanted my help, didn't they? I actually don't know how to pronounce the name either. I keep putting far off his name. Those who live. Those who lives he enriched will take comfort in seeing his legacy. Forgive me for not speaking sooner, but I bear a message from Miss Stoller. Ah. Is the meter of the High Crucible at your earliest convenience? What did she find? I haven't been gone that long. We'll be there. Hopefully. Finish the studies, really? Okay. Ah, you're coming with Isaiah. You know, like, I guess the Dragon Farm could do the other stuff. We're too busy setting up the foundation, yeah. Look, some administration since it's in the office. They understand what needs to be done, do they now? Okay. Let's learn what conclusions your Archon has reached concerning the gate's unique construction. I'll lead the way. Well, I could lead the way, but okay. That's what you say, Estonian. I guess we're just going around helping people rebuild. I think these were the guys who faced the most. Why? Why's that empty? Let's... Oh, you're gonna sell that. Get rid of those. I remember where. Oh, that's over there, is it? Where am I? Right, then I gotta go... Ah, High Crucible. That makes sense. Right, it's down here. My throat's been feeling a bit weird for the past couple of days. Not sure why. Or did I not? Have I not? I haven't attuned to that one. Oh. I'll do that now. Have I been speaking more than I normally have? Could be the heat. One of the days it was very warm. But I filled my bottle up like, what? 2 times now? I was full when I started the stream. Not sure if it's the heat or something else, but might be. Yeah, I might end it at like 3 hours. So I don't overdo my voice. Or it was a day off, so I can rest it then. It hasn't gotten worse or anything. Stayed the same for the most part. I don't want to take a chance. Oh, that's fine. Where's this thing? There it is. Have I not tuned to you yet? What was I doing this entire time? Did I not be in here at any point? Strange. Well, there we go. I'm attuned to it now. I don't need to use it. That's all the ones... I should be attuned to all of them. Right, next week I should be fine. She's my scholar. Hopefully. I'll remember where to get everything, so I can get proper gear for it. I guess once I reach level 90, shouldn't be too bad. I think all these quests will give me something. Like give me some equipment in order to get my item level up to what I need for the next quest, I assume.
Right, here we all are.
Indeed we are.
You discovered something new.
I took a closer look at that device. I was able to determine how it keeps the void gate sealed, but not how it might instead be employed to expand the opening. For that, I would need to reference the technique developed by Vritra's alchemists, no records of which appear to have survived the intervening years.
We know this, so why have you sent for us? Have you learned aught of value or not?
I would hope so.
Patience, good sir. One must introduce the subject before launching into specifics.
You just get to the point. Good, the hat works.
Travel
It moves with my head.
is accomplished by passing through the nebulous rift which exists between them.
Okay.
Picture, if you will, the moment you were called to the first.
That was a long time ago.
You touched a focus of some kind to help the Exarch pinpoint your location. His summoning spell then channeled the energies of the Crystal Tower to begin your journey to his world.
Hmm.
The magics tore a hole in the wall separating source and shard, and cast you into the intervening nothingness. In that place, the laws of nature hold no sway. Yet even through this realm of temporal and spatial instability, you were borne safely to your destination in the first.
True.
The feat that guided you across such an unimaginable distance, both physical and metaphorical, was nothing short of a miracle.
Then what of the many voids sent found in the source? Who guides them here, and how?
An excellent question.
One you don't know?
Though there are several methods by which the Void's denizens might intrude upon our world, the rituals of summoning are the most typical. For example, let us consider the Gargoyle, a creature of middling power.
I need to insult like that. It's not mid. Oh, well, it's actually pretty good, thank you.
To call upon such an entity, the prospective summoner must force open a void gate. The portal lasts but a moment and is relatively small, allowing only an imp or other lesser being to squeeze through with their physical body intact.
Hmm. And then they possess the gargoyle?
Our more powerful gargoyle, however, is too large for that. Creating a gate big enough for him would require vast amounts of energy, far beyond the reserves of any one mortal practitioner. Instead, 'tis far more common to bring over only the entity's soul. We had a taste of that ourselves when a certain exarch dragged us to the first.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense.
And just as our bodies remained in our world, the Void Sense physical form is left behind in the 13th.
So when they die in this world, do they die for real, or does it go back? I'm not sure how it would get back, so yeah.
Once at its destination, the summoned soul is granted a temporary shell to inhabit. In the gargoyle's case, a stone effigy has proven a suitable vessel.
Wait. You said that Voidsent must be called here deliberately by someone in the source, reeled in like a fisherman with his catch.
Exactly. For a being to navigate the chaos of the rift, with or without form, there must needs be a guiding agent on the other side.
When the hordes poured forth from Alag's Great Gate, it was the technologists who drew them through. Though to my knowledge, planar fissures are in essence natural passages between our world and the void, which require no such guidance to traverse. Why is only the boundary between the source and the 13th so fragile? So much so that it often tears open of its own accord.
I believe solving that mystery is key to understanding travel between the source and its reflections.
And how do you intend to get your answers?
No. The danger is too great.
Perhaps. But what some call danger, others think of as adventure.
Speak for yourself. Please. I'll do it, but, you know.
Listening to my tale. Never mind that the means to expand the gate has been lost to the ages. Even could you force the portal wide enough, you would be greeted by an army of murderous horrors the very instant you step through.
What's new?
I assure you I was most attentive. And I agree that to go alone would be certain death. But if I were to bring along one who has already braved the 13th and humbled the cloud of darkness, well, I imagine my chances would be much improved.
Yeah, so much for taking it easy.
Since when were you one for the quiet life?
How dare you? I've been on an island by myself for a while now. It was nice. Gets back to the normal.
I put my life in your ever-reliable hands.
They're not that reliable.
As much as I would like to march straight back to the Void Gate, there is the small matter of being unable to open it without the Satrap's personal authority.
Are you gonna get Missy to ask him?
As I've said before, I will grant you and yours any boon you choose to name, provided it does not endanger my people.
You have my word that we will take every precaution. Not a single Void Scent will be allowed to threaten Radzatan, assuming we manage to expand the portal in the first place.
You have a plan.
Actually, I had hoped you might help us with that. I presume the alchemists you retained supplied you with some explanation of their methodology.
That they did. House Daymir was overseeing the project.
Daymir. Ah, yes. The family associated with the great work.
I did not fully comprehend the theory, but their research began with a void scent which had slipped through the fissure. After a thorough examination, they created an arcane simulacrum possessed of similar qualities. A man-made void scent, if you will. It was apparently indispensable in their efforts to enlarge the gate.
A man-made void scent?
Yes. Being great admirers of the Archons, House Daymir submitted detailed notes to Charlene's official committee. They expected praise and accolades for their simulacrum, and were thus devastated to be informed that their work had been classified as prohibited material.
I can see why.
True. Then those notes might still be stored in a forbidden archive somewhere. Not Google, of course, since that library had yet to be built. Which leaves us with...
You wanted me to figure this out? I don't know. Let's just sneak around. Yeah, that one. I don't know. I was going to say with what? That's probably the more true one.
Indeed. Numenon's restricted stacks may very well hold a copy. In which case, I say we head directly to Charlene.
Not coming with us?
Unless you anticipate needing help to reach the high shelves. I see myself being of little use. Go on ahead. I still need to find Mirad and tell him about the Kalzal Foundation.
You do your thing, my friend.
Let us be on our way as well.
You can see what she had for me. But you need to buy out with something else.
They are resolved to venture into the void. Do I sit idly by?
Up to you, my dude. Right, well, I guess there's no point. Is there? No, there isn't. I'll be ending for today. And leveling up my, scholar in the meantime. Only 527. Yeah, it's only a couple levels. That's not much. Like, I think that one's 85, quest-wise. I can go get that one. Yeah, but a couple of other quests that I have, like a level 80. I saw some around, so I can do that. I should be able to be my, scholar next time. I give my voice a bit of a rest, too. Again, don't want to... The quest is successfully complete a fate with the highest possible rating. Oh. It's fine. I have no idea how much of this I have left to do. I'll be honest. Could be a lot. I felt like I should have started this earlier. I didn't realize that there was going to be like, what? 2 days you couldn't do it? Because of the maintenance. Ah, well. Until what? Saturday? No, Sunday. Yeah, Sunday.